Hello guys, my name is Marco. Hope you guys are doing amazing today. Hope you guys are staying quarantined. You're wearing your mask when you go outside and you're washing your hands, social distancing, staying in quarantine. That's what we all should be trying to achieve to do, because the faster we do that, the faster we can go back into living our normal lives and live the life that we were used to, like on February or January or something like that. I don't know. So there's that. So today's concept is going to be rainy, cloudy. Why? Because I wanted to make that concept. Now outside it's not raining, but inside it is, because I made it like that. Also, make sure you guys have your drinks ready. I got my coffee. Tastes pretty good. I like iced coffees. That's my deal. That's my thing. Go grab yours, whatever. So there's that. So in this video, I want to talk about 8 different types of animated films / movies that I liked and enjoyed, and I love them so much. This is going to be my talking series where I talk about things that I enjoy, that I like, so you guys can probably look into it and you probably like it as well or whatever. So there's that. So here's the thing. On this on this video, I'm going to be talking about 8 different anime films that I really do love and enjoy and all that stuff. Now these are going to be animated films that start and then they finish, meaning that they're not based around a series like Pokemon. They have their separate films, but you need to understand the series, so there's that. Okay, so yeah, so these are just going to be films. Now there's this one I'm going to talk about particularly that after the film came out, it did garner like a sequel and then also got like a mini series or something like that. That one is fine because it started out with the film. So yeah, so grab, like I said, grab your drinks, your coffee, get cozy, and I'm gonna tell you guys films that you could probably enjoy while you're quarantined. Now note this, all of these films I'm gonna be talking about are films that I personally love and stuff like that. These are not like for everyone. I understand that. You probably like it, you probably don't. So there's that. Okay, so the first one is Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell has to be one of my favorite animes because it does grab a lot of inspiration from Blade Runner, which Blade Runner is pretty cool. And I like the whole futuristic cyberpunk element and the whole understanding the way the character is and stuff like that. And Major being like one of the things that I learned is that Major, she is a humanoid or a cyborg or something like that, and then in her brain she doesn't know who she is, if she like this person or that person. So in her mind she could be like fully on naked and not understand, like she could be naked but then be like it's whatever. It's just like, not like it's whatever, but it's more like she doesn't understand that she's not supposed to be that way, not supposed to be naked, stuff like that. And that's why sometimes when you see like on the trailers and stuff, especially on film, there is a scene where it looks like she's naked because that's just how it is. And also discovering herself, and also the way that the visuals look and the whole like background, just everything about it looks really good. The story is really great. Now this film, if you go watch it, this anime film, if you go watch it, you're probably not gonna like it if you're not into cyberpunk or sci-fi elements. And also it is a little bit in the longer side, so you might feel a little bit bored, but I still think it's a great movie. So the second one is called Your Name. This is a film that I think is an anime film that's really great. I like the visuals, I like the story and everything like that. But one thing that I saw, that they said that they were gonna make this film into like a live action, which, here's the thing, my thoughts on this. My thoughts on that idea is that it's fine, but the thing about it is that the reason why in anime it really works is because in anime you have these face expressions that you cannot get in live action. You also have that it looks like realistic, but it has art on it because it's anime, meaning that to me, when it comes to a film, it has drama, a little bit of romance, or a little bit of thrilling, whatever, or probably sci-fi. When it has like those elements, and it's great. I do like for instance, thrilling, drama, and all those things. Those are things that I don't really look for in a movie, But when it comes, like in a live action movie, but when it comes to animated, I do appreciate it because it's anime. Like the idea that it's animated, you know, that gives it like a little sparkle, a little flair to it, and it just makes it really good. Okay, so this next one is called Fatima Inverse. Now, they did make a live action film on this, which came out, the actress that came out in Spider-Man. I'm talking about like the first one, second one, third one. I don't know her name, so there's that. But that live action looked cool, looked interesting. Overall, the story was a little bit meh, if you know what I mean. But the actual, like the anime one, actually is a lot more interesting. Basically what it is the idea of there are people that live on Earth, like they walk the way that you are. Then, as you guys guessed it from the name, Fatima Inverse, there's people that live underground. Now these people that live underground, they're inverted, meaning that we in this Earth, we walk the way that we normally walk, right? And the people underground, they're upside down, meaning that there is a giant hole, and if they fall into that hole, they're gonna go up to the sky, because you know that's just how their body is, the gravity. It's really weird, but it's really interesting, and that's why I like it. I like the concept. Also, there's a little bit of romance in there. It feels a little bit scary because I'm afraid of heights, and the idea of like me being inverted and going to like the sky, it's really nerve-wracking. So yeah, so there's that. Hopefully this was in focus, because I just saw right now it wasn't in focus. Okay, so this other one is called Summer War. Now Summer War, it has a little bit of a love ideal thing, and basically the premise about it, from what I remember, because I saw it a while ago, is that there's like this internet or something like that, that is, it's like it's involving the internet social thing and this game, and it's pretty damn cool. And there's this guy that controls everything, because everything around, you know, the city that they're from or something like that, it all controlled by this thing, and this guy is able to control it by this internet, you know, social thing. It's kind of like the ideas of, like, you know, that VR thing that you can play online and interact with. It's kind of similar to that, but it's not VR. And there's a little bit of love in the idea of love right there, because there's this guy, he's in school, and this girl that's very popular and she's beautiful and whatever, and then she asks him if he could do something like that. I don't know exactly, that's all I can remember, but it is a really good. Okay, so for this next one, it's called 5 centimeters per second. I know the name sounds weird. It's like, why would you name it like that? But to be honest, dude, it kind of works, because when you look at the photo, which looks really cool, it fits. Now, this does have like a darker, moody tone. It does have a little bit of romance in it. So there's that part. Overall, the visuals look really amazing. I don't 100% remember how the story is. I don't remember exactly how this film actually is, but what I do remember is that I saw it and I loved it, and I feel like I'm gonna go watch it again. Overall, I really do enjoy it, so there's that. Okay, so this anime film, actually, by the way, this is my violin. I got this at a thrift store, but it did have this part right here with the strings, but it was all broken, and I've been wanting to get a new one, but at the same time, I don't know if I would learn how to use it. But overall, it's a really cool violin. Now, here's the thing. This film is called Place Promise on Our Early Days. Now, this film, I don't remember exactly what it is about. I remember there was this girl. You know, it was like these two best friends or brothers, something like that, that met this one girl, and they were like, I don't know, talking or whatever, and as they were kids, and then it flashbacks, not flashback, but it goes like forward in time when they got older, and then that girl's like sick, not sick as in like she's bad. I mean, sick as in like she's in a hospital or something like that, or she's about to die. I don't know. And it's about spaceships. It just looks really interesting. It does pick up, like, it doesn't pick up the pace until later on. Overall, this is a great movie. I almost forgot. Actually, I didn't forget. I just walking around, you know, thinking. So I'm gonna talk about the last one, which is the 8th one, and this one's called The Garden of Words. Now, this one I recently saw it because I always wanted to see it because I always saw photos and kind of like clips and stuff. It looked really interesting, and I just wanted to see it, and I saw it, and I really did. I didn't like it. I actually loved it. Now, this film is not for everyone. Certain people are gonna like it. Certain people probably not. Now, if you guys have ever seen the clip, the video from, it's not a music video, but it's like a guy put this song and then he put a bunch of clips of the, you know, of the film. X Tentacion, I like to call him X. The song, I spoke to the devil in Miami and he told me everything is gonna be fine. The song, I don't know how to call it because it's not really, it's kind of like a music video because he's not in his actual official page, but you know, the audio, put the audio and they put that clips of that movie, and it actually looks, it actually sounds pretty cool, and it looks pretty cool, and because of that, I just wanted to see it, and I eventually saw it and I liked it. Now, this film, it is about like two people, a guy and a girl, and they both have problems, you know, and they get together, not like love or whatever, but like they just start talking. Me, the problems that these two characters are facing, I really do like understand and everything like that, so that's why I can relate to that. It's kind of like, here's the thing, this is like one of those films that you probably will like it or probably not, but as long as like if you deal with certain things, it's kind of like this. Let's just say that you are a person, right, that grew up, but you had a dad, but the dad left, right? He left, right? There's that. Then they make a movie, the anime movie, that has those aspects in it, like the dad left, and you can relate to that. You relate to that, you understand it, and that's why you like it, right? That's the way it is. Other people, that probably didn't happen to them because their dad's still around, they can't relate to that. And for instance, like if somebody's like parents pass away and there's an animated movie, I say animated because this is an animated video, talking about anime, this animated video about the parents, like they passed away, and then you watch that and it's like you can relate to that because that happens to you, because you can relate to it. But a person that has never happened to them, they can't relate. So that's how I feel like with a lot of these anime films, stuff like that I feel like you can relate to them. You know, some people can relate to them, some people can. Gets you on the feels, kind of doesn't. Overall, all of these 8 films, I think they're great and amazing. And these are great films that you can probably watch while you're in quarantine. Now, The Garden of Words, I feel like it is on Netflix. Yeah, it is because I saw it on Netflix. But if you don't have Netflix, you can always look it up on the internet. All of these films, you can actually look them up because they're not really new. You know, they're not like new. You know, so there is a chance that you will find them online. These are all great films. Some of you may like it, some of you probably won't. Overall, great films. So when you're in quarantine, chilling at home, you want to watch some anime films that is not a series because you want to do that, just watch these films. Now, some of these films, I feel like they are best to be watched by yourself or something like that to kind of get the whole aspects of the idea, but I could be wrong. I just saw them by myself and that's how I felt, but that's about it. So you can watch it with your friends, I guess, but there's that. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys later, and make sure you keep that positivity and we'll get through with this together. Bye.